Yeah, I'm coming.
Baby, do you want some orange?
Down in a minute.
Hey.
Started to feel like turning 30 is one big contradiction. In some ways, life started to feel solid. Some days it's like moving forward, whilst moving backwards at the same time with this newfound sense of freedom, whilst also being limited by all of these different world pressures that, no one taught us about. And somehow, just when you think you understand everything, the rules begin to change.
Baby, mail.
Come in. It's just more junk. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what we're gonna do. What's today on the agenda?
Where do we start? So we've recently turned 30 and we're back home while we're trying to build.
So the last 6 months has been chaos, and we've been working like pretty much every day.
But even when things are moving, it still can feel like very scary. We just don't know whether we're moving forwards or backwards. And leaving things behind sometimes feels like giving up everything we knew. I used to believe your 30s were supposed to look a certain way. Like you pick a lane, you settle, you become predictable, and then life rewards you for it. I think we should finish the painting today on the wall. What do you reckon?
That's a good idea, actually. It needs to be finished.
Been a while. Because we are 30 and it feels like we're starting again. Not because we have nothing, but because we finally chose the thing we actually want. I think I expected 30 to feel like confidence. Like, you wake up and you just know. But honestly, it's more like you wake up and you choose.
Do you just want to go for a drive? Yeah?
And the fear isn't failure anymore. The fear is caring, if that makes sense. Because if this works, everything changes. And if not, you still have to look at yourself and say, well, at least we tried. People tell you your 30s are when you get it together, but no one tells you when that switch happens. And they don't tell you how to feel ready. The weird part is, we've done a lot already. Starting again can feel like standing on the edge of something. And I have noticed this loop in myself, thinking, planning, perfecting, and hovering so long that I almost don't do the thing at all. And I just don't want to live like that anymore. It's not a lack of talent that slows you down. It seems to be the hesitation. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're gonna make a short list for our early 30s.
Not 10 years, just a few months for a reset.
5 things that make life better. Number 1, 1 episode every week. This is gonna be our biggest challenge, because God knows we struggle with our consistency.
Number 2, explore somewhere new at least twice every month.
3, work harder at what we love. Instead of chasing the money, chase the passion, and hope if we work hard enough, our dreams will become realized.
Number 4, protect mornings, sleeps, and
Hell, even when life gets busy. And number 5, try and stay in love with the process, not just the outcome. And that's our list. Not huge, but enough to change everything if we actually do it. And it's actually through doing something that the next step shows up. Almost like jumping and hoping for an invisible bridge to land under your feet.
yeah, there is some pages here.
Yeah? Are they alright?
Yeah, they still look good.
Well, I will use those though.
Okay.
At night, we cook. I know it sounds basic, but it's what really matters to us. It seems to be the part of the day that grounds us and reminds us that we're still human.
Next time, I want you to cook some Irish food.
You can make it an Irish Guinness stew.
Okay.
One of the hardest things about starting again is we have spent the last 6 months building something that we love. We have been filming projects, exploring wonderful places, and going outside our comfort zone. But coming back
to build and reset sometimes feels like failure. And looking fear in the face is scary. And sometimes we have to take a step back to move forward. And this is the hardest part, taking a big step back to take 10 steps forward. And if you're here watching this, I hope you're on this journey with us. And you can see our highs, our lows, and what happens if you stay a little bit consistent and follow your dreams. Anyway, we're signing off. We're Ruben and Okta. Stay tuned for episode 2 next week.